Market watchers are bracing for turbulence, not just in the skies, but in the stock market after the major combat operations in Iran. And Dewey Steffen is the CEO and Chief Investment Officer at Great Lakes Wealth, based here in Michigan. He's on our radio stage, our AT&T line right now, with where we stand this morning with that news that broke as we awakened on Saturday morning. Thank you for being here.
Michael Patrick, good morning. My pleasure.
Before we get an update on what's going on, when you got the news, I mean, it was a surprise, and there was a lot of sleight of hand done by the intelligence and the President of the United States for this to happen. What was your first reaction in terms of your company and your customers?
Well, Michael Patrick, the writing was on the wall maybe a week or so ago that there was a little tell that there were some activities that may have been leading up to what happened this weekend. So certainly not 100% caught off guard, but when you do hear the news and you see the videos, then that kind of makes what you were thinking into reality. So we really just recognize that you have to have a diversified portfolio, and in a situation like this, you always want to make sure that you have enough, safe investments, cash. We always say have 3 to 6 months of cash on the sidelines. So whether it's an event like happened this weekend with the military actions or just any other, break in the markets, if you will, safety first.
Did you hear from a lot of your clients and customers wondering if the sky was falling?
Well, great question. Our clients do have access to our cell phones and are able to communicate with us. But no, I may have had 1 or 2 text messages yesterday. Some of us were in the office last evening just kind of circling the wagons. Again, this is nothing, that we haven't seen before, but it's certainly, anxiety and anxious times. So we will take it one day at a time.
They trust your vigilance, don't they?
Well, again, long-term investing, and just make sure you have a balanced portfolio. And, again, this, at the end of the day, will really become an opportunity for those investors. It may not be today. It might not even be this week. But certainly a balanced portfolio. This is not any time to panic by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe
it's too early to tell, but what is happening in the market today and what will happen this week?
Well, the futures are down across the board today on the equity side. The Dow futures are down 550. The S&P is off 78, and the NASDAQ is down approximately 370. But you are seeing oil spike, and you're seeing gold rally this morning as well. Bitcoin's actually up a little bit as well. So you're going to see a flight to safety. This is a very predictable playbook, Michael Patrick. Mm-hmm. So for those that have been doing this for quite a while, again, just pull out the playbook and just muddle through, as they say.
I'm told the initial operation was always planned to last about 4 weeks. Where do you think we will be it's hard calls for speculation, but where would we be 4 weeks from now in terms of our investments in the stock market when we get close to Easter?
Another great question, Michael Patrick. Thanks for asking that. Wall Street hates uncertainty. And so an event like this, typically a week, maybe 2, until there's kind of some resolution, whatever that might be, that would kind of give some stability back to the markets. And we've seen that pattern repeated in the past, quite frequently, frankly. But if it's longer, 3 to 4 weeks, like you've mentioned, or longer with regime change and whatever else is going on, then that continued uncertainty won't probably bode too well for the equity markets in the short term. But again, don't expect any type of panic. Don't expect any type of free fall crash of that magnitude. But the longer it goes on, the more the markets will trouble moving higher.
How do people reach you at Great Lakes Wealth, and when they encounter your organization, what will they experience?
Well, there's lots to unpack there, but you can find us at greatlakeswealth.us and send us a message and check us out on that website. Also, you can call the office 248-378-1200, and we'll be happy to discuss your personal situation for everyone out there. And again, we believe in client satisfaction and really taking good care of our clients. So we're happy to have those calls.
Okay, thank you very much. We sure appreciate that. That's Dewey Steffen, greatlakeswealth.us, who talks about diversification and constant vigilance in the stock market. Go to the playbook, work the plan the work. Sounds what he's saying there. It's Michael Patrick Shiels with you through the AT&T microphones, and pleased to be with you. And stay tuned. We've got some details coming up on the SAG Awards. yesterday. And tomorrow we're going to talk about the governor and her U.S. gold-winning hockey match. There's some speculation in the news about how she got the ticket and why her office won't say where she got that ticket. I don't really mind about these things too much, but there's a kerfuffle and there's a lawsuit too. Stay tuned.